At the Christmas Lights Factory, we get a lot of questions on how we're going to wrap trees. And there are three primary techniques we use to wrap trees. Let's jump into our gallery and I'll explain what that looks like. So this is our photo gallery, and it gives us some great examples of the different styles that we can do. So the first is a traditional core wrap or skeleton wrap. It's when we follow trees out like such. Now we can also do this on big trees like this one right here. So these trees, we have a lot of lights in, and we're just tipping out each of these branches, and you can see they look very beautiful and they accent out the tree very well. Then the second way using our mini lights is we can spiral wrap. So this is an example of spiral wrapping, where we spiral wrapped around the Christmas tree. And this looks really nice on a traditional sort of Christmas tree. It allows for these lines to be exposed. Now, a third technique we might use is 2-foot spacing, large bulbs. So this is an example of 2-foot spacing with large bulbs. You can see it's more like a speckling of stars in the tree. It's very, very warm and inviting. This is very popular in municipalities. In the city of Madras, these trees here all have the 2-foot spacing, and we've done all the trees in the corridor. So they look really beautiful and majestic as you drive by. And they get a little bit of like a twinkle as the shadow of the branches goes in front of the lights. Now back to our core wrap, because that's probably one of the biggest things. Sometimes we will do things like this. This would be a candy cane pattern using a core wrap. We're following a branch up on a core wrap, and we're alternating red and white, which gives it that nice traditional candy cane look. Then in other trees, we might do a little of both. In this large juniper tree, we've core wrapped up all the way to the tip of the tree, and then we followed it around with mini lights. And you can see here. Now, if we were to redo this tree was done before we were beginning to do our 2-foot spacing. This tree would be outside with 2-foot spacing, and the core of the tree would continue to be that nice white to the star at the top. So with this, we've kind of covered the three primary techniques we use when wrapping trees. We can core wrap, we can spiral wrap, and we can use 2-foot spacing. So I hope this helps.